Recently, you have heard about the case Satbir Singh versus State of Punjab, in which guidelines of the dowry death was revised and the phrase soon before was much in limelight. So in this video, we will learn what dowry is and what dowry death is and what are the few cases related to it. Hello everybody, this is Shreya and welcome to our first video of our channel List Legal. What is dowry? Dowry is defined under Section 2 of Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. It states that any property or valuable security which is asked from other party either directly or indirectly will amount to dowry. Dowry can be of any kind, like it can be in the form of money, jewelry, property and so on. In the recent case of State of Maharashtra versus Joginder Kumar, three-judge bench held that even though the money is asked for the construction of the house, then that demand of money will also amount to the dowry. Now let us understand what dowry death is. So this term dowry death was not present in the original IPC. It got amended and added by Lord Stephen in year 1986, and along with that the new section was also added in Indian Evidence Act as presumption of dowry death. So let us start with the ingredients of dowry death. So the first ingredient for dowry death is that woman should die within the 7 years of the marriage. Secondly, the death has been caused by burn or bodily injury. And third, the most important ingredient of the dowry death is that soon before her death she had faced cruelty or harassment by her husband or a relative in the demand for dowry. As we are discussing about dowry death, we should also know the nature of it. It is a cognizable offence, which means that a police officer can arrest a person without the warrant, and it is a non-bailable offence where bail can be granted after the permission taken from the court. The punishment for the dowry death is minimum 7 years and it can extend to life imprisonment. Let us go back to the third ingredient of the dowry death, that is soon before her death. Soon before her death is the most common and most debated and most complicated phrase, which is interpreted by many case laws, and there are few case laws which amounts as a precedent regarding this phrase. In the landmark case Rajinder Singh versus State of Punjab, it stated that the soon before her death doesn't mean that cruelty or harassment has taken place just before her death, but soon before her death must have a proximate and live link between the commission of the offence and her death, means commission of the cruelty or harassment and her death. So this proximate and live link between the death of the woman and the cruelty or harassment by her husband or his relative was revised in the recent case called Satbir Singh versus State of Punjab. In this case also, a two-judge bench stated that there should be establishment of proximate and live link between the death of a woman and cruelty or harassment caused by her husband or his relatives. The court also observed that the 304B doesn't amount to pigeonhole approach, which will lead to suicidal or homicidal or accidental approach. So we have discussed what dowry is, what are the ingredients of dowry death, and what the phrase soon before amounts in the cases of dowry death. Have you wondered why still demand of dowry or giving of dowry is still prevalent in the country, even though we have the strict and stringent laws regarding the dowry and demand of dowry or giving of dowry? In my opinion, I think it is the patriarchal mindset, because even though people are educated or they are not educated, they still discusses the prices of a boy. They get happy when a boy is born so that they can ask dowry, and they literally discusses the prices for the same, that I will take this much of dowry, and they say it very proudly. Even though we have too many laws and everything, but still people are there with a patriarchal mindset. And also I think there should be a strict and stringent laws and implementation of the same in the country. And yeah, awareness is important, especially among the girls, because they are the only one who can control it. I hope you enjoyed this video and gained knowledge from this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and let me know your opinion regarding the cause of dowry death in the comment section. Thank you.